congratulations. What are we expecting tomorrow night at the gala?
What are expecting night? A lot of good music.
Yeah.
No, I'm just really, really excited to finally open the show and again see the Filipinos watch the show. It's for me, it's such an amazing story, amazing music, and to be able to do this in my hometown, that is really special.
Is there anything different in performing in each continent, in each country that you've been to? Because I know, Jason, you do other markets as well, and also you, Rachel.
Yeah. So in Australia, I mean, the show had a different vibe there, different vibe in New Zealand. It has a different vibe here, and it will also in Abu Dhabi when we head there as well. The show is always shifting. I don't know if you feel this as well, but it's always changing. Like not changing in like an obvious way that watching it you would, but for us on stage, wherever it is, you can feel a different vibe. So for the two shows we've done so far, I felt everyone's very intently focusing on what's being said and who's interacting with who, and so for here, I'm feeling like I'm getting lost in the scenes a lot more, like as in a good way, like not lost where I am, but lost as in feeling the scenes more and really being able to dig deep into the scenes, which is going to be new again. So the show is always interesting. Yeah.
Rachel, you did Les Mis here, which was also an international production. You did the guest ka doon, di ba? Na
Yes.
mag-perform.
When was this? Like 7 years ago.
Ay, oo nga. Pero nakita mo ba, exactly 7 years ago, nakita mo ba nag-iba yung Pilipino? Alam ko 2 shows pa lang into
Don't apologize.
Yeah. Tingin mo ba, nag-mature na rin yung Filipino theater goers?
I think there's a lot of young people watching the show. Before, I think the theater scene before, it's like there's like a certain how do you call this, niche, right? But now it's like anyone can watch it. It's especially Hamilton. I feel like it's open to everyone, and like what my sister Akina, she was saying earlier, even if you don't like the show, if your friend asks you to come watch the show with you, you're gonna end up saying, oh, actually I really like this musical, diba? You're gonna end up loving the show. And Filipinos, they love music, naman whatever type of music it is. And I think now because Hamilton, it's not just like musical theater music, it's also hip hop, rap, pop. So I think it caters to everyone.
Shing, bakit pinili mo itong Manila production?
Manila. Back in 2017, I always say this to people. I had a feeling that Hamilton will come to the Philippines, and I had a feeling that I'm gonna do it. I think I already claimed it. That I'll be manifested it already. Why? Because it's home. It's Philippines, and I really learned a lot doing the show back in London. I did this for 2 years, and I felt like I grew as an artist. And now that I am a mom as well, there's a different take. There's a different, feel to the show. And before, if I was, insecure about how I sound, or now I'm more focused on telling the story and just connecting with my co-actors on stage and just.
You can feel that.
Yeah,
you can feel that for sure. Yeah, I mean, you're the first. I mean, obviously now since the show's been on, one of our Eliza's has had a baby, which is beautiful. So the original Australian production, our Eliza had a baby recently, but you are the first Eliza that I've done the show with that has been a mum.
That's nice.
Yeah. And I can definitely feel the difference. Yeah, like there's a maternal instinct that is brought to the scenes that is required to have that.
Pero Shing, you're a mom, you're a wife, and how do you make this
Juggle.
happen?
Where are the kids?
Loads of prayers.
I'm
Loads
also
of
interested in this
Filipino
question.
food.
Lots of prayers.
Novena, nasaan yung kids?
The kids they're probably there waiting for me. She's probably hungry. I need to feed her, by the way. No, but
Super mom.
super mom.
Segue.
Yeah. So during our dinner break, I have to meet the family and feed the babies, make them happy. but yeah, I am here. Just to, we just have to enjoy it because I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this again.
And para kang switch nga. Sabi mo dati nahirapan ka i-on and off yung switch mo sa Hamilton.
Yes.
Ngayon, ganyan, nanay ka. Then now you're gonna
I
perform.
think, natutunan ko na yan, how to let go and how to surrender. You were just, on stage, you just leave it. Yeah, we're acting at the end of the day, so... And we have a life as well outside of it.
And last na lang, reaction mo lang kasi dumadami na rin yung kagaya mo that's really making it in West End. We have Joaquin Valdez.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, with Death Note.
Yes, nako, congratulations. And also in New York, diba? There's a lot of Filipinos. As a Filipino, of course, I'm really, really happy and proud of our fellow Pinoys who are making it out there. And it's just amazing. So I just want to, say to all the kabataan who are dreaming of becoming like an actor or a performer, to just follow your dream and never let anyone stop you from reaching that
And may
goal.
Filipino production na rin sa Broadway.
Yeah, the Here Lies Love.
We saw that when we were there.
Kamusta?
Yeah, it was great.
Did it reach your standard? How was it for you?
Oh yeah, of course, absolutely. It was the first time. I think it's the only show that has a club floor at the bottom of the. It was amazing the way that everything worked. The performance, the vocals, of course, were amazing. And Leia was
I saw Leia
just
Salaga. Yes.
beautiful. I managed to get a photo with her as well, so that was good.
Yeah.
My claim to fame.
And just rounding it back last to Hamilton, what do you think will the Filipinos relate to most in the story?
I would say music.
Music, definitely.
From what I know of in the Filipinos that I know, definitely music. In terms of the story, like we were saying, the humanity of it, it constantly astounds me how relatable this show is. We have the demographics that show up. It's crazy. In Australia, we had people who were construction workers coming in high-vis, see the show, loving it, saying it's the first show they've ever seen, and absolutely loving it. So it reaches everyone. It's remarkable how it does that.
Yeah, and I always feel like you don't really need to know the history, the politics side, for you to be able to understand what's happening on stage. But yeah, it's just like listening to the music. That's what attracted me, first and foremost, and also like the telling of the storytelling. It's just amazing.
Amen.
World class.
Yeah,
Thank you very much.
Yeah, world class.
international.
International.
Thank you very